Are you eagerly waiting to find out the gender of your unborn baby? While there is no surefire way to predict the sex of your baby, there are many old wives' tales and myths that have been passed down through generations. From morning sickness to intuition, there are many supposed signs and symptoms of having a baby girl. In this video, we'll be discussing 12 of the most common signs and symptoms that people believe can indicate the gender of your baby. We'll explore the scientific evidence behind each claim, as well as the traditional beliefs that have been passed down for centuries. So, whether you're hoping for a little girl or just curious about the myths surrounding pregnancy, keep watching to learn more about the signs of having a baby girl. 1. Morning sickness. Morning sickness is a common symptom of pregnancy that affects many women. It is characterized by feelings of nausea and vomiting, particularly in the morning or early hours of the day. While the exact cause of morning sickness is not fully understood, it is believed to be linked to the hormonal changes that occur during pregnancy. Specifically, the hormone human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, is thought to play a role in the development of morning sickness. While morning sickness can occur in both genders, it is more common in mothers carrying female fetuses due to the increased levels of estrogen in the body. 2. Heart rate. The belief that the fetal heart rate can predict the gender of the baby is a common myth that has been around for a long time. According to the myth, a heart rate above 140 BPM indicates that the baby is a girl, while a heart rate below 140 BPM indicates a boy. However, studies have shown that fetal heart rate does not reliably predict the gender of the baby. In fact, the fetal heart rate can vary greatly and is influenced by a number of factors, including the age of the fetus, the mother's health, and activity level. 3. Carrying high. Carrying high is a common old wives' tale that many people believe can predict the gender of a baby. The theory is that if a woman is carrying her baby high, it means she's having a girl because female fetuses are said to be smaller and sit higher up in the uterus. However, there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. The position of the baby in the uterus can vary from woman to woman and from pregnancy to pregnancy, and it doesn't necessarily indicate the baby's gender. So, while it may be fun to speculate, don't put too much stock in this myth. 4. Skin changes. During pregnancy, changes in hormones can lead to various skin changes. These changes can include acne, dark patches, or changes in skin texture. Some believe that experiencing a lot of acne during pregnancy may indicate that you're carrying a girl, but there's no scientific evidence to support this claim. Skin changes can occur regardless of the baby's gender, and each person's experience with skin changes during pregnancy can be unique. If you're experiencing skin changes during pregnancy, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider about the best way to manage them. 5. Mood swings. During pregnancy, it's not uncommon for women to experience mood swings due to the hormonal changes happening in their body. While these mood swings can be intense regardless of the baby's gender, some people believe that carrying a girl can result in more emotional changes due to the higher levels of female hormones. However, it's important to remember that mood swings can vary greatly from person to person and may not necessarily be more severe if you're carrying a girl. It's important to talk to your healthcare provider if you're experiencing mood swings or other emotional changes during pregnancy. 6. Cravings. Pregnancy cravings are a common experience for many expecting mothers, and it's natural to wonder if they hold any clues about the baby's gender. However, the belief that certain cravings can indicate the sex of the baby is just a myth. While some people may crave sweet or sour foods more when carrying a girl, and salty or savory foods when carrying a boy, these cravings can vary from person to person and are not reliable indicators of the baby's gender. So if you're craving pickles and ice cream, it doesn't necessarily mean you're having a girl. 7. Breast size. While it's commonly believed that the size of a pregnant woman's breasts can indicate the gender of her baby, there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. While female hormones can cause some women to experience more breast growth during pregnancy, this growth can also vary greatly from person to person and can be influenced by other factors such as weight gain or hormonal changes. Ultimately, breast size alone is not a reliable indicator of the baby's gender and should not be used as the sole factor in predicting the sex of the baby. 8. Hair growth. The belief that increased hair growth during pregnancy is a sign of carrying a girl is a common myth. While female hormones can indeed cause more hair growth, there is no scientific evidence to suggest that this is a reliable indicator of the baby's gender. Hair growth during pregnancy can vary greatly from person to person and can be influenced by factors such as genetics and overall health. It's important to remember that relying solely on old wives' tales and myths to predict the gender of your baby can be unreliable, and the most accurate way to determine gender is through an ultrasound. 9. Sleeping position. According to this old wives' tale, the position you sleep in during pregnancy can reveal the gender of your baby. Sleeping on your left side supposedly means you're carrying a boy, while sleeping on your right side indicates a girl. However, there is no scientific basis to support this claim. The truth is that the position you sleep in has no impact on the baby's gender. It's important to remember that these old wives' tales and myths are just for fun and shouldn't be taken seriously when trying to determine the gender of your baby. 10. Intuition. Intuition is a mysterious and often unexplainable phenomenon. Many mothers claim to have a strong feeling about the gender of their unborn baby, and some even report having dreams or visions that confirm their intuition. While there have been some studies that suggest a mother's intuition may have a higher accuracy rate than chance, it's important to note that intuition is not a scientifically proven method for predicting the baby's gender. Factors such as bias and coincidence can also influence a mother's intuition. Therefore, while it can be fun to listen to your intuition, it's best to confirm the gender through more reliable methods such as ultrasound or genetic testing. 11. Ultrasound. Ultrasound is considered the most reliable way to determine the gender of a baby. This non-invasive procedure uses high-frequency sound waves to create images of the baby in the womb. During the ultrasound, the technician can identify the baby's genitalia and confirm the gender. However, the accuracy of the ultrasound can be affected by factors such as the baby's position, the technician's experience, and the timing of the ultrasound. It's important to remember that ultrasounds are primarily used to monitor the health and development of the baby, and determining the gender is just an added bonus. 12. Genetics. Genetics is the most reliable indicator of the baby's gender. The sex of the baby is determined by the chromosomes contributed by the mother and father. Females have 2 X chromosomes, while males have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. During fertilization, if the sperm carries an X chromosome, the baby will be female, and if it carries a Y chromosome, the baby will be male. While there are some rare genetic conditions that can affect the baby's gender, in the vast majority of cases, genetics will determine the sex of the baby. In conclusion, while there are many old wives' tales and myths surrounding the gender of unborn babies, the most reliable indicators are genetics and ultrasound. However, it can still be fun to speculate and guess the gender based on traditional beliefs and personal experiences. Remember that the gender of your baby does not determine their worth or value as a person, and ultimately, what matters most is that they are healthy and loved. Whether you're having a baby girl or boy, we wish you all the best on your journey to parenthood. Thank you for watching.